Hello.
The chaos of the tunnel was locked away behind the airlock gates. They seemed invulnerable. And at that moment, so did my comrades.
Alright, we've broken through. Let's do this fast and smooth. Olman, you're in charge of the assault team. Boris and Stepan, you cover the comedian. Artyom, Vladimir, stay close to me. Okay, ребята, let's do it.
Hey, why the hurry, Colonel? How about sitting down and having a smoke?
Hey, 146.
You're way too nervous.
It's no rest for the wicked, as you know. Forward, my soldiers. Great deeds await.
Great deeds? Somehow I'm not too enthusiastic about leaving my mark in history.
Oh, my flashlight is on. I was thinking, like, why is my flashlight not working? But it is working.
Someone left a skeleton here. Hey, how about we take it as a memento?
Olman, enough with the jokes, blin. When we're back at the base, you'll be sweeping tunnels with a toothbrush.
Yes, my marshal. As you say, my general.
Here's the first challenge. Artyom, flip those breakers.
Now that's a funny looking thing. It's a pity it's broken.
Does anyone here want to help me out with these breakers, as they obviously don't work? No? Okay. You can just stand there. That's fine too.
Artyom, take a look at that room.
That, well, I assume you mean this room, even though you're not pointing this way in any way. Really feel like this is the kind of situation where one of those guys should be following me. But, what do I know? For a moment there I thought I was going to have to solve some sort of puzzle.
Well done, Artyom. You've just earned yourself a medal.
Hey, Pokemon.
Check the port.
Oh, no. I ain't going. It's dark and scary there.
Shit! What's your language, soldier?
It's not language, it's shit. Literally, I stepped in it.
Oh, well, that's a great sign.
It's not a sign, it's an omen. If there is shit, then something left it here.
I gotta say, the collision in this game is really strange. Because it seems like other characters can walk through me, but I can't walk through them.
Look here, offense is the best defense. Vladimir, stay with Artyom. You both, stay back. Okay, let's go.
Let's see, does he walk through me? Well, I wasn't quite close enough.
I can't fight it.
Yeah, walked right through me.
It stinks so much.
I can't walk through him, but he can walk through me.
Olman, I wish you lose the bad jokes, please.
It's so weird. It's especially weird when enemies do it. Let's see. Oh, he actually did push me a bit that
The
time.
hell with you, Blin. Another comedian. Stop laughing, Blin! To the right!
gotta check something. Maybe my settings are some... Oh, these are... Okay, never mind. I thought I might have some audio setting wrong. Because one thing that's been bugging me this entire playthrough is how the enemies don't seem to make any sort of sound as they approach you. So very often I just get attacked from behind and I had no idea that anything could even be behind me. Because they made no sound whatsoever. And it happens all the time.
Another push! Can't die twice anyway!
Forward! For the motherland! For dying of old age!
Oh, shut up. We're gonna make it.
Like, where did this guy come from?
Can't die twice anyway!
Forward! For the motherland! For dying of old age!
Oh, shut up. We're gonna make it.
Like how we have an enemy here who's just not doing anything. Hello? Are you okay? Okay. You do you. Hey, Senbar 2. Just playing a pretty bad game. I think I may have a soft lock here because this fight isn't ending, and I assume it's because that guy is still alive. Yeah. Like how we still get enemy sounds, even though there are no more enemies to be killed. Which I guess reinforces my thoughts on the sound design being pretty poor. Because the enemies themselves don't actually make any sound. It's just scripted nonsense. Alright, I guess I'm just loading last checkpoint.
Can't die twice anyway!
Forward! For the motherland! For dying of old age!
Oh, shut up.
I'm still gonna go to that room because it seems like by far the safest place to be. Nobody here this time. So my friends can just kill them. They're immortal and they have infinite ammo, so why would I risk my neck? we have a wonderful choke point here. Nah, I never got the mouse sensitivity fixed, I'm just dealing with it. Yeah, this time it worked. Yeah, the game apparently just decided to soft lock that time.
Looks like we're through. Take a look what's behind the door.
Oh, now I can use this. Wasn't able to do so before. It's all just so very scripted that it's hard to get excited about anything that's going on.
Boris! My friend, why?
Stepan, that's enough. You can't help him, Stepan. Let's go.
What suki? Boris, I swear on your memory, they won't rest while I'm alive. The goddamn beasts.
Okay, there's a pumping station ahead and a sewage pool. We'll need to open the door.
Give me a couple minutes.
Okay, go for it.
Oh, couple of minutes, that means there's gonna be a wave fight.
Just a little more.
Or not?
It's open.
Oh, wow. Hey, Nero.
Gas masks on.
Foreman, check the pool. I always get the most interesting jobs, don't I? All clear, let's move.
Do I have frame drops on firing bullets? No. Occasionally the game just freezes for a second, but
Careful, man.
don't think shooting has anything to do with it. Guess I have to wait for them. So I can't interact with anything in here.
What do we do next?
This way.
No. There's a passage down there. It's our only option. Let's move away.
Yeah, it's our only option. That's why I came here. Oh shit! Where did you even come from? Oh, that went nicely. It was like, again, a case of enemies suddenly being behind me.
Passage down there. It's our only option. Let's move quietly.
Okay. Okay, I guess I can't really fight there.
What do we do next?
No. There's a passage down there. It's our only option. Let's move quietly.
What happened? What? 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 I think I was taking damage maybe from something. I mean, guys, we have a choke point here. Consider using it. You don't have to. Just my preference would be to just go to the safest possible place in a situation like this. I suppose you guys might be more experienced mutant killers than me, so... So, okay, you do you. Also, you have infinite health and ammo, so... Suppose you can do what you want.
This is the door leading to D6! Are we there? Looks like it.
I mean, I can say that you're not missing much if you couldn't play this for
I'm not
technical
surprised.
reasons.
What's up with that? Looks like a blast door. Okay, go for it. Got it.
Artyom, take a look at that room.
Oh, now I can open the door? Oh. Oh, okay.
Artyom, are you okay? Great, we'll try to reach you. Meanwhile, look for an exit.
Good luck.
Oh, hi. New enemies. They actually make a sound when they move. That's pleasant. Oh, wrong way. Just finished yesterday. I'm surprised I'm still playing it, because I'm not a fan. Yeah, that's why I'm finishing it, because I figured I'm pretty close to the end. If it was like, hey, you have 10 more hours left, then I'd nope out of this one very quickly.
We lost Stepan.
Fuck! Okay, silence.
A sound from the tunnel. Can't you hear it? Something's approaching.
What's up?
Well, well, well.
What the?
Looks like an automatic system.
I'll check it out.
I think most of all it depends on how many stealth sections there are. Because those take a long time for me, because I want to do them properly. Where's the rest? Yeah. Because the stealth sections are really the one bit in this game that I have actually liked.
Somehow I have a bad feeling about this.
The rest is just very bland.
All clear.
There's no other way. Gotta take it.
So, the next station is D6.
We were close to D6 now. It was hard to believe that we'd found a legendary command center. But was it worth so many lives? Soon, we would know the answer.
Oh, I already got the soft look out of the way in the fight in that previous area. Where a fight simply just doesn't end, because one of the enemies spawned in the wrong place and was unkillable. This place looks nice. It kind of reminds me of GTFO.
Careful, damn it!
Just
20 years
it's a
without
bit
maintenance
brighter
is too much even for Soviet military structures. Everyone watch your step.
and not as
especially
foggy.
you, John. Looks pretty clear. The control room should be there. Now let's check it out. Holman, Vladimir, stay here and cover our asses. You never know what's coming. Artyom, come with me. Oh, sir, yes, sir. You know, I imagined everything just as it is. There's something about these objects. They're Soviet soul. But you wouldn't know about that. It says here on the top there's an air filtering system for emergencies. These systems were built.
I guess I can't use it until he gets closer.
Still works.
Hi, Sly.
Hey Miller, what's up? Nothing good, Berlin. We gave these machines too much credit. All these mechanisms have to be fixed by hand. Artyom, there's an auxiliary startup system. Go upstairs to that ledge. I'll tell you what to do when you get there.
Yep, couldn't do this until he told me to.
Artyom! There should be 4 starter motors over there! Find them! To start this shit up, you need to open all the covers first! Press the button on the left!
What?
Start button!
Oh, it's one of these. Can I actually press the wrong one? Oh, I can't even press the wrong one. Oh, come on.
Okay, next! Second button! Good, let's move on! Fourth button!
That's a shame.
Off we go! Get back here, buddy!
All right, soldiers. We'll try to start it up.
You wanna try?
Go on! Start it up!
Not a chance.
Try again!
Hopeless.
Shit! Yeah, cool! Just like in old Hollywood movies about Soviet Union.
Hey, Colonel, what's up? We almost fell off.
All good! Artyom, let's move out. Enough playing with the equipment.
Oh, it looks a lot less atmospheric now.
Go!
Yeah, I don't know why this was such a success. This really is
Thank
just
God we don't have
the
to go
most
all the way
standard
there.
shooter you can imagine.
No, something feels very wrong in there.
Holman, go left. Professor to the right. Artyom, cover me. If the plans are correct, we need to go there. But how can we open this gate, huh? Any ideas? Artyom?
Oh, you want me to figure it out? You don't wanna help out at all? Of course not. Why would you?
What if...
Oh, never mind. Only you can use this. This is the game. That's normal. It's a feature. Just comes close to crashing every now and then.
Oppa! Holman, let's go!
I really do feel like this guy is actually the main character at this point, and I'm just an NPC.
Now quiet. Come on.
Holman, hold the door. Vladimir, that's your field. What do you need?
Let me think. Instruction A124, page 3. Panel DS22. All right, there it is.
Superb memory, Vladimir. I always said the army was a worthwhile institution.
All the training finally paid off. It's working. Now that's hardware.
Excellent.
First, died. Second, destroyed. Third, fourth, fifth, eighth, 10.
Jolky-pokey, that just cannot be.
Here's one. Now I'll get all the info.
What the hell? What happened?
Battery backup depleted.
What about manpower?
Well, it looks like the reactor is deactivated. We won't be able to start it from here. We need to start the reactor manually at the lowest level. From the schematic, it's not that difficult. Almost everything is automated.
Hey, stop laughing. How do we go down?
Well, there's a lift just one level down. But there's a slight problem. To power it up, we need to switch off everything. Even emergency lighting.
Then there is no other choice. Do it. Thanks, Volodya. Stay here and watch the readings. We'll be fast. Artyom, Olman, follow me.
I think I'm walking faster than he's running. Oh, look at that.
Shit. I knew it wouldn't be that easy. Here come the sons of the apocalypse. Olman, change of plans. You stay with Vladimir and defend this position. If anything happens, I will send Artyom. Good luck to us all.
Yeah, this... hang on. Yeah. This area actually has some GTFO vibes, which is good, because GTFO is a really good game.
Shit, Побери, there's shit all over the place. It's disgusting.
Sure. The lift is over there, but the door is locked. Okay, we'll have to go around. Advance carefully. We'll cover each other.
Our little friends are here, I see. Come to daddy, you bitches.
You know, you can do something about this. You don't have to just walk in and take damage.
Come on! I'm here!
I'm not quite sure what happened, but I think I took damage.
Okay, this is the lift. I hope it still works.
People of Metro, we have awaited your arrival. We are those who are called the Invisible Watchers. Your time has come, and now you will feel our wrath.
Ullman, stop screwing around. Colonel, I have activated the loudspeaker. I have the signal from the lift switchboard on my console. I'll switch it on. That's right.
Invisible watchers. How can you believe in that crap after all this?
Colonel, go to the reactor hall. There will be a main reactor in the center.
The GTFO also, by the way, has enemies like that just grow into ceilings.
We'll have to take the stairs up. Activate the switchboard by the
Although,
large
they work quite differently. You're not supposed to shoot them, instead you're just supposed to shine a flashlight on them and they retract for a short while.
Vladimir, if only you could see
And
that.
if you get too close, they
Get ready,
explode and
Artyom.
do
It's
poison
going to be
damage.
hot. This shit on the floor is toxic for sure, and all the gas. We won't last long here.
We won't last long here, so let me walk as slowly as I can.
How about that? Can you do it? Great! Let's paint the walls red! Возьми! Here's the staircase. Artyom, I won't lie to you. I'm afraid now. Let's head into the bunker. This sight just makes me sick.
Please come closer so I can open these doors.
Okay, where is the lever? Uh-huh.
Which one is it?
I knew you could do it. Colonel, the system is automated. Just enter the command.
Sure, man. Easier said than done. Never thought I'd be in such a mess. Okay. Reactor starter. 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks simple. They built it so even a fool could use it. Just pray to God it works.
Colonel, it's all good. She's at 1/4 power. We need a full charge. Keep it going.
Черт подери! Oh well, we won't do any better than that. Let's go. Second. Sure, man, what the hell was that? Now this shit is fighting back. This gets worse every minute. Блин. Так. Manual activation system, hydraulics. Shit. Artyom, you won't believe what you have to do now. Can you see the crane on the ceiling? Get to the cabin. It's a backup activation system with a
People
capture
has people on
mechanism
Discord
which
to
will
calculate
allow us
enemy
to
HP.
afterwards. Try to
That
get
sounds
there while
really
I distract
stupid.
our friend.
I will agree.
Okay, let's move. It's now or never!
Oh. Hi. Oh.
Contact zone reached.
Yeah, could you defend me?
Attention, road removal in progress.
Have power.
I guess you're not gonna defend me.
Contact zone. Contact zone reached.
Too bad we have lost the lift. Well, thank God that in the past everything was built in pairs. We should go this way for now. We'll come back here later and finish what we started. Just need to prepare better. Let's deal with your dark ones first. Look at them. Our heritage. Our future. How much power is here. All of this will be... we'll rule the earth once more. We won't have to live like rats. Yes, with sword and fire, we'll embed the sky in the sun. We'll climb out of the dirt. Rebuild the cities. The metro tunnels will once again be filled with fast silver trains. Everything will be...
Can't even walk in the elevator.
Yeah, everything.
At least I can move the mouse.
So tell me, Colonel, is it easy to be Superman?
The hell with your jokes. If you'd seen what lives down there. Okay. Let's keep it together. Artyom and I will go to Ostankino to correct the aim. You stay here and defend Vladimir. I won't guess our chances of making it, but try to reach our people and ask for backup near the tower. I'll be in contact. Orders clear? Good.
Oh, I can't shoot.
Good luck, guys.
Yeah, the game took away my ability to shoot.
Artyom, you take the guidance system.
Oh, invisible wall. Guess that's not the guidance system. What is the guidance system? Oh, this thing.
Same old story, huh? You save the world while sitting waist deep in shit and nobody gives a damn.
Miller and I left the train, then climbed up the tunnel to the Korolev Performance Hall. We were close to Ostankino Tower now. In the frozen streets, we joined the other rangers in the furious battle that began my story.
Glad to see you, Colonel. Did you hear that? Listen. What the hell is it? Form a circle!
very loud. It's that for sure. I assume I'm supposed to die here.
Artyom! Are you okay? The order is dispersed. That's our only chance to reach the tower. Follow me, Artyom. Don't come for a second. From the left! From the right!
Okay, now I probably actually have to fight. Except that enemy is not dying. Yeah, okay. Oh, I wasn't supposed to die. That enemy wasn't dying, so I assume that there's nothing I can do. Moving too fast, here's an insta-kill. This game is pretty bad, you know.
Follow me, Artyom. Don't come for a second. From the left! From the right!
Alright, go! Why is that thing catching fire? When I shoot at it. It's not like I have incendiary rounds or something. At least I shouldn't have. Maybe I do. Okay then.
Let's go! Come on, let's get out of here! Go! Artyom, here! Artyom, take a look at that room. Almost there!
That'll be one hell of a story.
Can I have this med pack? Thank you.
We are invisible. And we taste like shit.
Alright, go!
Now quiet. Come on.
Okay, let's go find a way to the cloud.
Invisible wall. Invisible wall. Invisible wall. Guess I'm waiting for him to go first. I don't think I'll start Prey today.
Alright to the top. You're an eternal optimist, Miller. Easier said than done.
Okay, I have an idea. Climb on top of the elevator. We will try to unlock the counterweight stopper.
I'm accidentally shooting money? I mean, I haven't used money more than like once throughout the entire game.
Come on!
So, I guess I'm okay with it.
Voila! Join the army, they said. It will be fun, believe me. Brace yourself.
I don't know when I switched, or how I switched. But, okay. All I've done with money is... like 5 hours ago I got some upgrades for some of the guns. And then I haven't switched guns since.
Fantastic! Woman, come in. We're in the tower. The target's covered with my clouds. We're going high. Over. Die, you piece of shit! No, that's right!
Okay.
Back off, you fuckers! Let me show you tonight! Well done. Come in, Norman. We've just fended some demons off. Still going up.
Come in! Miller! Miller!
Shoot that job! Shoot!
Miller, come in!
Was this guy supposed to be tough? I think he died in the first shot.
Come on, Norman. I've been wounded. You keep in touch with the job.
Roger that, Colonel. Over.
The laser won't do us any good here, John.
The clouds are way too thick. You've got to climb as high as you can and set the guidance system up. Move, boy, move! Everything depends on you now.
Which way do I move? Oh, whoops. I guess this way. Oh, never mind, not that way. Is this a ladder I can take? Okay. Either that was progress or death. Bit of a gamble, but I guess I won.
He's here. He brings death. He's coming to destroy us.
This thing has collapsed in a very convenient way. Which way am I going? This doesn't feel very correct. Or was there like a climbable thing over there? Ah, it was.
Stop him, stop him. Destroy him.
I'm holding forward. Yeah, the way that the death screen shows up immediately makes it feel like it's missing some sort of death animation. This is the game doing its thing. Don't worry. This is normal.
Artyom, this signal is just perfect. Hold on for just one more minute and we'll get them.
Nice view. I will give it that.
He cannot be allowed. We'll destroy him.
I honestly can't be bothered to be confused. So the story never captured my attention. Wow, FOV just got way higher. Oh. There I was thinking that these stones appear all around that area, but no, it's just those two paths. No, do I have to open all of these? Oh no, I can't go there. Oh no, I can't go there either.
You will be stopped.
This kind of reminds me of Penumbra Black Plague. Where at it? Oh, I guess I died again. At the end, it took a very similar turn. and it felt very out of place and was the weakest part of the series, I think. Aside from Penumbra Requiem, obviously.
You will be stopped.
Can I have a checkpoint here so I don't have to do that again when I inevitably don't know what I'm supposed to do here?
He's coming to destroy us. Destroy him.
Again, this is the game, don't worry. It's a feature.
Stop him. Destroy him.
Oh my god, I'm running in a circle.
He's coming to destroy us. He cannot be allowed. Destroy him. He cannot be allowed. Surrender. He's coming to destroy us. Stop him. Destroy him.
Oh! Went too fast.
Stop him. He's coming to destroy us. Destroy him. He cannot be allowed. He's coming to destroy.
Come on now. Keep it together, game, just for a bit longer.
He cannot be allowed. Surrender.
This is Redux,
Stop him.
which has, based on my experience, the same exact issues as the original.
If it's hostile, you kill it.
At least mouse sensitivity is broken in both. Meaning that vertical sensitivity is lower than horizontal, and there's no way to fix that. Outside of like, if you have some version of the game that I don't have, because I have this on Epic, then you can download some fix. But natively the game has just a broken mouse sensitivity. Originally was a train wreck in terms of performance. I mean, you've seen how this game stutters every now and then and comes very close to crashing. So there's that. Oh yeah, the story was about nuking mutants or something. Yeah, this looks like maybe 720p.
A wise man once said, "He who leads a war for the love of his fellow men will defeat his enemies." I led my war protecting my family and friends, protecting my home, the metro. We had won. But to this day, I wonder, when we burned the Dark Ones from the face of the earth, was something lost as well?
Well, that's that. I can say quite safely that I have no intention of playing Last Light or Exodus. This movie, you were drunk half of it. I don't know, I was drunk half of it. And it didn't salvage this. Who was my favorite character? I struggle to remember any one of them. Because like I said, I find it so difficult to get invested in a story in a game like this. Because there's no reason to pay any attention to it. In the book, Artyom realized killing the Dark Ones was a great mistake, as they were not hostile, they were just trying to communicate with people. And then he takes off his mask and takes a deep breath from the contaminated air. Sounds pretty similar to I Am Legend. I Am Legend, the book, not to be confused with the movie. Those two have just about nothing in common. Yeah, that was Metro 2033. It's linear, it's boring. It has technical issues. It has poorly designed no HUD mode. Couple of the sections look nice, but it's gonna be a fairly firm thumbs down from me. I honestly can't say I remember any of the music. None of it stood out to me. At least like in the gameplay. That little bit we just had in the credits was pretty alright, but that's the only thing that stood out. Is there Will Smith in book? I think just about the only direct connection the book and the movie have is that the character has the same name. Yeah, there were many sequences where it was like, I don't know if I'm in control, and swaps between cutscene and quote-unquote gameplay very frequently, and sometimes it's just you're in a shooting section, you shoot a bunch of enemies, then it switches to a cutscene in which you have no control over anything, and 20 seconds later the game expects you to be mashing F for a quick time event. Because you're back in control, kinda. And also, if you play on the no HUD difficulty, the game never tells you that you're supposed to be mashing F at that moment. So I guess if you were to play on that difficulty, it would just be mashing F throughout all cutscenes, just in case you are in control. Many quotation marks around in control. Anyway, let's roll a new game. Let's see what happens next. And put on some music. Morrowind. I mean, if Morrowind shows up in the poll, it's almost guaranteed to win. Alright, last chance to vote in the previous polls. The current options are... I forgot what they are. They are video games in the current poll. Presumably, they are video games. Gonna have to go and check. Evil Within, 13, and Clandestine are the current options. And again, reminder, Evil Within I have played. 13 I am a big fan of and haven't played in a long time. And Clandestine is a stealth game that I know next to nothing about. How do I pop this out? There. Actually, I'm gonna... Is the timer visible on this layout? It isn't. I'm gonna give it 1 more minute. 1 more minute, starting from when I figure out how to edit my split so I can actually time it myself. And I will say, this time around the votes actually do matter, so it's not gonna be a landslide. Spoilers. This timer has just started for the last minute. Between Evil Within 2, 13 and Clandestine. Also, 13 would be the original 13 and not the remake. Yeah, it's called Roadside Picnic, the original. Going solo in Clandestine? Yeah. Yeah, that has to co-op, but I will be doing solo, I guess. Alright. Hang on. Closing the poll right about now. Final refresh. And that is the final count. Evil Within 2 is the winner this time around. I will say, before the last like 5 minutes, it was 20 votes for Evil Within 2 and 19 for 13, so it was a close one. But every last vote that was casted just now went for Evil Within. Yeah, I don't mind either way. I played a bit of Evil Within 2 and I've played a lot of 13 and I like both. So I don't mind either. Alright, and then we randomize new games for the next poll. And if 13 or Clandestine show up again immediately, I will veto those. But other than that, all previously appeared games can show up, and if Morrowind shows up, then Morrowind pretty much wins by default, but that has a 3% chance of happening. Will I play on hardest? I don't know how the difficulties work. Can't remember. Anyway, let's see what we got. Let's see. Game number 1. Eternal Darkness, Sanity's Requiem. A rare GameCube game in my poll. I never finished Eternal Darkness. I played like maybe half of it very long time ago. And it is a very cool game from what I remember it. I would like to finish it finally. Yeah, I would emulate it. I, at the moment, do not have a Wii or a GameCube. And even if I had one, I wouldn't have a way to capture it. Even though I do have a copy of this game somewhere. Yeah. Very interesting option. I like it. Yeah, add that here right away. Cool choice. Option number 2. This war of mine, which I know very little about. Except it's probably supposed to be like depression fuel. And I believe it was made by the guys who did Frostpunk, which also can appear in the poll. But yeah, I wish I could say more about it, but I don't really know much about it, except that people say it's good, so it's on my list. And option 3. Sly 2. I suppose this is your stealthy option this time. I played Sly 1, a few months back, and I wouldn't say it was very stealthy, but as somebody who doesn't really like platformers or that type of games, it was alright. Wasn't too long. I had a good enough time with it. Yes, this war of mine will be more stealthy than Sly. But I will say that this war of mine is not here because of its stealth aspect, even though Internet Game Database claims that it is stealthy. Whereas Sly 2 is here because it is supposedly stealthy, even if mostly in just a theme. Has to be played in Finnish. I don't know about that though. Either way, those are the options. And every time I set up a new poll like this, I'm happy when there's no awful games on this list. Or not flat out awful games, because there are a few games in my backlog that are probably kinda crap. Alright, the new poll is active, and you should be able to vote now. And this poll will run until the end of Prey. Yeah, I agree. I would be okay with playing any of these. Yeah, I'm not gonna play Prey tonight. I know, I've only been playing for an hour and a half. I could maybe continue Intravenous a tiny bit. Because that game gets patches all the time. Yeah, horror and stealth are my preferred genres as well, so that's why my backlog has plenty of those. Let's play a bit of Intravenous. Also, this music is from I Divine Cybermancy. Gosh, that game is good. Praise 2017. Thanks for gifting Moobot a sub. Sly. Okay, how far into Intravenous was I? Probably like 6 or something hours. Stealth game number 83. Actually, have not marked how far into Intravenous I am. Gonna have to check from my last video. This is codename 47, not Deus Ex. I do have Deus Ex songs on this playlist as well. Can't believe you missed Metro. Don't worry, you didn't really miss anything, because Metro was not really worth much. Okay, I'm 5 hours into Intravenous. Did I ever play the Stalker series? Yes. I played Call of Pripyat, which I like a lot, and Shadow of Chernobyl, which I didn't like too much. And Clear Sky is in my backlog, which it could appear in one of these polls, which I can show again. This is the current poll because I still have it open. Yeah, I don't trust most people because somehow Metro 2033 was also fairly popular. And I can say that it isn't very good. So I'm gonna update this as well. So it's gonna say current game is Prey, current game is not gonna be Prey right now. I'm gonna switch to Intravenous. Just don't wanna micromanage this file all that much. Stalker 2 will also be in backlog. I mean, if it ever comes out, there's a good chance I'll just play it as soon as it's out. See, if something I want to play comes out, and why would I not just skip straight to it? So I make the rules. I decide what gets played. So I can break these polls as much as I want. I swear to God, they're not rigged. Where is Intravenous? Should capture in a moment. There we go. So if anyone hasn't caught Intravenous previously, it looks like Hotline Miami, but it plays more like Splinter Cell, and it came out very recently and has received a ton of patches already. As the dev has been fine-tuning things like how detection works. And it's I would say it's much better now than it was initially. Hang on, where's my save files? That's it. It wasn't a bad game to begin with, so that's cool. Just I personally have found it to be more punishing than necessary in many aspects. Speaker, I've heard of him before. I cannot remember where the story was. Also, I don't think it was very important. Local drug kingpin. Use yourself as bait. Okay. Okay then. So I'm actually actively being hunted in this one, it seems. Oh, what did we have? We have a taser, throwing knives, EMP thingy, and a silenced pistol. Neutralize all... Oh! I will say, this is new. Oh shit. Well, that went horribly. I forgot they can see over ledges like that. "22 enemies to neutralize." Alright. Oh shit, that's no good. Or maybe it is. That's not good though. I'm already low on health. Oh! How did he see me? I was crouching, or crawling, which makes me think that I shouldn't be able to get spotted like that. Or that's what I thought anyway. What the? Blood? Yeah, that was blood. How did I miss? I feel like I have a winning strategy here. Doesn't feel very stealthy, but it's a strategy. It's a classic. Oh, are they actually... They're surrounding the building. Oh, wow. That's wild. Okay, this is a bit dumber, but at least they're trying. And they're succeeding. Oops, I meant to... There is a way to melee, but I forget the button. B, okay. Also, one thing that is fantastic about this game, it has one of my favorite features of all time. You can use your microphone to distract enemies. Let's see if I can find an enemy to distract. I think that guy's too far away. Yo! Yeah, they can't hear me from that far away. Yo! What's up? Dude, over there! Hello! Hello! Damn it. Still too far away. These guys are too smart, they operate in teams. These guys are too smart. Meanwhile, this guy... He's getting really mad at that door. Hey, well done. Yeah, I think this is still a bug. Because that's a window, and they can't see the bodies through the window because the bodies are lying down, but they can see the blood through the window. I think that has to be a bug. Winning strategy. No relation to Darkwood, no. The AI does not like doors. I'm gonna save after like 10 kills. Your saves are limited. Nice. Don't like that the area is too well lit. Oh, I thought there was another guy there. Shit, there was. I can't jump through there. I can jump through here, though. Okay, this is looking quite bad. This is looking real bad. What?! I bashed the door through him. Bashing doors is supposed to be a way to kill enemies, but it's pretty unreliable, it seems. Yes, that went straight through him. That was never gonna work. Also, one thing this game is, it's pretty darn difficult. It is much easier now than it was at launch. Fortunately, because at launch I think it was actually unfair very often. So in that sense, it's gotten much better. How did you see anything? Yeah, that's also something I don't get. Like, sometimes the enemies just somehow detect you, and I don't understand why. That's my current most notable issue with the game. Is that you just sometimes get spotted and you don't know why. It happens, I think, too often. It could be that the pistol made too much sound. That's a very, very real possibility. I guess I missed. Okay. Okay, I think I'll be happy if I just beat this one mission. There's a whole fuckload of enemies in here. This is nothing like Hotline Miami, just looks like it. I have noticed that bathrooms are very, very strong in this. Yo! That's how it should go. Oh shit, I meant to carry him. Instead I killed him. Sorry. Also, my poll is still wrong. I need to update Moobot. Hey! No, they can't hear me. Seems like outer walls in buildings are kinda thick, as they should be. Hello! You guys! I am making a ton of noise. Can you please hear me? Yeah, you! Nah, nothing. Hello! Dang. There's just so many of them, I don't want to take a shot. In a situation like that. I haven't played any PS4 games. I'll play Ghost of Tsushima when it comes out on PC. Or if I can find like a super cheap PS4. Oh my god. It's like they're infighting. Man, you gotta be so unbelievably fast to get a kill like that. Also, I'm getting one shot at which doesn't help things. Because the range on those shotguns is quite high. And I'm remembering why I haven't finished this game yet. Because I honestly do find it to be too hard to be fun. Not to mention things like that where you just don't know, like, what did that guy outside aggro to me. It's just not very fun, sadly. Which is so unfortunate because this game is so close to being really, really, really cool. Well, I'm dead. Am I? Yes, I am. Yeah, like that guy, he just knows I'm here now. And now everybody knows I'm here. Like, I have a feeling I shouldn't be using the silenced pistol because it's not silent enough. But at the same time, what's my other good option for a weapon? Like a throwing knife? I don't really want to use them because throwing knife has to be picked up after every throw. And after you throw it, you have to switch to it again, and it's just really cumbersome to use. Taser, I guess? Doesn't have enough ammo. Oh. Yeah, that was never gonna end well. Too many people heard those gunshots. That was some properly wasted ammo. As was that. Well, at least I meleeed one of them. You know what? I'm gonna make a save here. I assume the mission ends when I kill all 22. Glad I saved. Yeah, that was never gonna work. Just flanked from all sides. I would like to start using more melee because ammo is limited. But getting close, especially when they work in teams, is really, really difficult. Yo! Here! As is meleeing people when they're about to spot you. Because there is like a grace period where like half a second after an enemy spots you, you can knock them out instantly. Yo! Hello! But it's very difficult to pull off. Which again makes... I don't know, maybe this game is just too execution heavy for my liking. I don't know, it's like... There's so much to like in this game, but I'm just not finding it fun. Which is a strange situation. This should be like right up my alley, but it just isn't. Oh, I can't jump through that window for some reason. Oh, I actually have to kill him. It's not enough that I knock him out. At least the counter didn't go up. No? Did it go up? Maybe it did go up. There's so many of them. Okay, it does go up. Also, I'm taking damage by messing up those melee attacks. So probably best not to do those unless necessary. I feel like this is already a dead attempt. I've taken too much damage and I've wasted too much ammo. What happened? Yeah, that's another great example of why I don't think this game doesn't feel very fair. I had every advantage there. Shoot from the dude from the bottom? I didn't even see anybody over there. I don't know. Enemies are just... It's too hard. Too hard for me. I'm bad at video games. Too bad for this game. Need to get good. Also out of ammo. Out of ammo and about to die. Very sneaky, I know, using an AK. Hey, you gotta work with what has ammo. Fuck it, quick saving. 17 down. Alright, not that many left anymore. Come on, get over here. Where are you going? Yo! I'm here! Hello! Oh, one more. I think I just got a double kill there by accident. Yeah, the game is pretty hard. Careless and combat. Yeah, not much stealth in this one. Which is honestly a bit ironic, because you still have to be somewhat stealthy. Even if you do a combat approach, because you die so quickly. So you just gotta take like one shot, then run and hide, then take another shot and hide again. Luxus Incorporated Complex. Also, I'm deliberately removing my my assault rifle from my loadout, because the amount of stuff you have influences your movement speed and the noise factor. It's also why I'm using minimum armor. Find and confront the baker. What? Invisible wall. How stressed do you think the boss is? Honestly, I don't know. On the one hand, this fucker's been killing guys. On the other hand, what? Our boss talk like he just wants to this shit to end already. As in, wouldn't mind just disappearing entirely. What? Why? Fuck if I know. Guessing he's seen his fair share, and yeah. Lots and lots of talk about the boss. Another invisible wall. Very strange. I haven't seen any of these in the game so far, and no. This map just begins with invisible walls on both sides. Very odd. So, to be using... where is it? This thing. As like I said, this is like Splinter Cell. I am extremely surprised that that worked. Oh my god, you actually... Yeah, this is another thing. I feel like the AI is a bit too happy to check out every possible interaction. Like, I don't remember this being turned off. Like, it's just a random light in a random room. Why do you care if it's turned off? And why would you check it out? That's the sort of thing that feels a bit excessive. Square screen all around. Yeah, that would be one thing. There's another thing I brought up to the dev multiple times was that I think this HUD with the light meter and sound meter, it's so far away from the center of the screen and so far away from your pointer, which is what you're mostly looking at, that most of the time I don't know if I'm visible or if I'm making sound, because I'm not looking there. I'm looking everywhere else on the screen, trying to keep track of all the enemies. This corner is least of my concerns. Yeah, another person just reacted to a light being off. Like, I would like to hide bodies in dark rooms, but if anybody sees a dark room, they instantly want to turn the lights on. So, if I leave this room and somebody notices that the lights are off in this room, they're gonna find all these bodies and wake them up, and there's gonna be an alarm. Which I would describe as pretty excessive. Technically, I guess I could hide them, like, close to the window, lying down, and then leave the lights on. In fact, I think I'm gonna do that. Because I think that's that's the spot they are least likely to be seen. I don't think it should matter where I leave them in the room. I'm not quite sure how people see through windows. It's one of those slightly odd mechanics that just don't think is communicated quite as well as it could be. And then I'm gonna do a horrible thing and quick save. Plus 10 HP. Well, I don't need healing. Yeah, I think overall the guards are just way too paranoid. Because another thing they always react to is, why is that door open? Why is that door closed? If you touch the door and leave it in a different state than where it was before you touched it, then that is immediately going to attract attention. Even if it's just like a completely meaningless door in a meaningless building. And the game is difficult enough in situations like that. Like, I really don't feel like there was much I could do there. So when the AI is so paranoid on top of all else, it just makes the game really, really rough to play. Like, extremely punishing. Well, I'm dead. Also, there's no map of any kind, so it's very difficult to tell which way you should be going in terms of where the objective is. And while the maps are, for the most part, actually quite open-ended, the path to the objective is often very linear. There have been times when I've had a decent idea of... Actually, no, I'm phrasing that wrong. There have been times when I feel like I have explored everything in the map, but I missed like one crevice that is the correct path to the mission objective. Yeah, there's locked doors, but you can pick the locks or bash the door. Well, that went great. I pressed the wrong button. found the body and that was basically game over because that causes an alarm, and once there's an alarm, I don't know how you're supposed to manage it. Regarding my issue with level design being too open-ended, or not too open-ended, but being open-ended while still being really linear. Game is supposedly going to get a map editor. So level design should be improvable. Even if the main campaign's levels are not great. Oh, can't leave the door open because somebody will notice it. Because everybody cares about every single door. Hello, hello, hello. Hey, you! Get over here. Hi. Hello. Well, that went wrong. I thought I could hide behind the door. Oh, I forgot to reload. I feel like I should have some sort of plan where I'm going, but I really don't know where I'm going. And I don't feel like I have any way of knowing where I should be going. Which really adds to the frustration. They don't react to guns on the floor. That's like the one thing they don't react to. Oh shit, I didn't realize that guy was there. Good thing my taser was ready. I'm very tempted to make another save, just because I don't want to play through that previous section again. I don't even know if I've made any progress, so I don't know if this is the correct direction. Oh, well, that's gone wrong. Why is that door open? Oh, he can't see the door. I thought I could catch him. Couldn't. I don't know. I guess I'll try normal melee. I was trying to choke him out, but that's evidently not happening. There we go. Oh, close the door, in case somebody walks in here. This area looks important. Hey Elf, thanks for the resub. There we go. That's how a surprise melee attack is supposed to work. What? Somebody actually... Oh my god. Yeah, like, now it's game over because those guys are gonna freak the fuck out. I think. Or are they? Yeah, they're already deviating from their normal loops. And I think when they see other NPCs, they're gonna tell them to go on high alarm as well, and it's just gonna escalate from there, and it's practically over. There's no reason to continue in a situation like that. It's just so excessively punishing. Oh, and that makes too much noise. I can't actually bash doors. As fun as it is. So now once again we have people freaking out, and when people are freaking out, you're best off reloading. Because I don't think they ever calm down. I was trying to choke him, but couldn't. I think this vent is... Oh, maybe it's going the right way. Oh, that's the end. Oh, I'm quite surprised. Usually there's an escape sequence, like you go there, go to a place and then shoot somebody and then walk out. Well, yeah, that's another issue, because this game has limited saves, but it's pretty much impossible to have any sort of estimate on how far into the mission you are, so you don't know how you should be pacing your saves. That's been improved since the release. Like now you gain extra saves if you find special weapons, or if there's a scripted dialogue somewhere in the level. And I think you overall just gained, or you now have one extra save compared to when the game came out. But still, that doesn't... I don't think that really solves the actual issue of not knowing how often should I be saving. Okay, one more, since this is kinda in the same story arc, I guess. Well, I guess I'll play until I'm back at the safe house. So I hope I go back to the safe house. Yeah, like... That's so frustrating. I wasn't able to knock him out or choke him. And since I wasn't able to choke him, I had to switch to using melee, and melee is much, much clumsier. Especially if you just have to switch between choking and meleeing. Because they are different buttons and work differently. Again. And I ended up taking a bunch of damage as a result. Actually, can I just... I didn't even notice that vent before. You can only notice... You can really just notice the vents if you look for a loose... like, what do you call it? Loose grate next to the vent. If it wasn't for those, I would never notice a single vent. And even with those, I barely ever noticed them. Well, I guess I'm just using vents for everything in this one. Don't know where I'm going, but I hope these vents take me closer. There's a vent here as well. No vent in here, though. That might be the room I'm trying to get to. Again, I was trying to choke him. The prompt didn't show up. I was as good as dead. Well, back to this vent adventure. Oh. Couldn't see him. Or rather, I thought he couldn't see me from that distance. There I was trying to do it without KOs because I already knew the route, but I really should use KOs because this game is really punishing and it's not very fun when you get punished in this. Oh yeah, regarding the field of view of enemies, in this game the original field of view that the enemies had was 170 degrees. Which is quite high, as you may imagine. No use to playing dumb in this situation. Damn right there isn't. You're distributing this stuff. For what? Money? Power? Compensating for a small cock? It's all same to you, isn't it? There is no motive. People who want this and I'm here to give it to them makes a pretty penny. Those who overdose on this couldn't care less. Yeah, the range in this is very long, and it was 170 degrees always. Plus, this being top-down game, it's very difficult to keep track of everybody, especially since how far you can see depends on which direction you're moving the mouse. Wait, what? I think this bugged out. Because this was a scripted sequence where you shoot him, depending on your choice, but the weapon I had equipped was the electricity shut-off thing. So instead of killing him, I just turned off his lights. But the game treats it as if he's dead. Oh, and that's where the mission ends. Couldn't let him live. Except he lived! Might have a silver tongue, but I had a loaded gun, and a brother to it. It wasn't a loaded gun! It wasn't a gun at all! Killing him felt good. Oh my god! Wow, that is an interesting bug. I mean, you could just say spare him, and that would probably be the same. Although, with the other targets, potentially, yeah. Local gang responsible for drug trafficking has been raided and arrested by local law enforcement forces following a tip from an anonymous caller. Police say the gang was situated in a facility of Luxus Incorporated, blah 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 blah. In reality, the police uncovered large amounts of drugs known as blueberry. Yeah. Okay, we're still not in a peaceful situation, so guess I'm continuing for a bit longer. Well, there's way too many of them. I can't believe that worked. Come on, fuckers. This door is my weapon. In this door I trust. Okay, I couldn't bash it for some reason. The idea was there, just couldn't bash the door anymore for some reason. That's another issue. The door bashing is just not as reliable as you would like it to be. Thought I was hidden. I mean, this time there's only 8 of them, so this seems much more reasonable than the previous one. Not 20, 22. That was a bit much. I should just kill them because they're gonna wake each other up. Also, I think I finally realized why often it seems like the enemies are spotting you when they really shouldn't. It's because they don't just hear the gunshot, they also hear the bullet impact. And when they hear the bullet impact, they don't investigate the bullet impact, they investigate where the shot came from. And that makes no sense to me. I pointed it out to the dev, and I agree there are instances where it makes sense that you would investigate where it came from if you see the bullet land and you can figure it out based on that. But more often than not, that is not the case. And it just feels pretty bad. I'm no game dev, so no one is under any obligation to listen to my dumb takes. Yeah, like right there, I think they heard the bullet impact, but they still investigate where the gunshot came from. It's pretty darn backwards, if you ask me. What did I hit? Hey, ass face! Ass face! Well, that went super well. Yeah, exactly. But that is sadly not how this works, and is pretty darn unfortunate. I think I'm kind of fucked here. He was spotting me through the door. Yeah. Unfortunately, the door bash isn't as reliable as you would like it to be. Yeah, overall, this game really feels like the enemy has every advantage and you have next to nothing. Like, even in a door bashing situation, if you have a situation where the enemy is blocking the door, and you are ready for them, you're ready to bash. If the enemy gets too close to the door, you can no longer bash it, for some reason, because apparently the enemy takes priority in using the door. And if the enemy is trying to use the door, then you can't bash it, but the enemy can. So your surprise bashing attack fails, and the enemy gets to do it instead. And that's pretty unfortunate. Doesn't feel very good. Yeah, I suppose I could somewhat get around to the choking issue just by mashing the key whenever I'm about to choke somebody, because there's... Actually, it doesn't do much always, because it's just a use key. So theoretically, it should be fine to just spam it, as long as there's nothing to use nearby. Yeah, like, how... There we go. They just spot you so easily from situations where you don't feel like they should spot you. Ah man, I should have equipped the electricity thing, whatever it's called. Wonder if that guy would have also lived. I didn't trust Baker's I put a bullet in his head when he had our heart to heart. I realized at this point that maybe I should have let him go. I did! Shouldn't have killed Baker! Alright. Finally, we have reached a point where I can nondescript hideout. Where I can call it a night. How far into the game are we? Yeah, there's still a fair bit left. Fair bit left still. Because I did Abandoned complex. Yeah, these were all actually missions. Because typically there's been hideout, Steve's house. Yeah, actually quite a long game. Yeah. I might continue this like on and off every now and then. So yeah, it's a rough game to play a lot. Because I do feel like it is too hard for its own good still, even after nerfs. Although maybe it would be better if I played on normal, but I'm playing on the true to the original vision of the game difficulty. New prey when? Don't know. Sometime soonish, probably. We'll see. But for now, this is enough. So, thank you for watching, have a good night. See you later. Bye.